What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. And in today's video we're going to be talking about some new leaked cosmetic items from skins to back bling, which have been found in the game's files since patch version 4.2.0. There are 5 new outfits, 4 new pickaxes, 2 new gliders and 3 new back blings, along with various emotes which I don't normally go into because we don't know what they're going to be like. They just, have their little picture and then that's it. But before we get fully into this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments section below what cosmetics you would like to see come to the game at some point. So would you like to see more crossovers with movies like the Thanos event which happened for Infinity War? Would you like to see more movie type skins like what we got with the John Wick skin? And make sure to smash a like on this video to show support for Fortnite on the channel, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with Fortnite Battle Royale videos and see exclusive gameplay videos in the future. But now let's get into the topic of this video. So all of today's items range from uncommon to legendary. There is only one legendary skin, the rest are epic, so they do look pretty cool. However, the legendary one, I'm not 100% sure about it because it's kind of a bit creepy. But we're going to start with the back blings, go to the gliders, go to the pickaxes, and then go to the skins. The skins are what everyone wants to see, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video to see absolutely every single leaked cosmetic from the game files since the recent update. So we're going to start off with one of the epic back blings, and this is the Pathogen back bling, which looks kind of cool. It looks like it's going to fit in with the whole sort of biohazard type theme which has been in Fortnite since the meteors crashed into the various places on the map in the Battle Royale game mode. It is just a back bling, however I don't normally use them because it does kind of give you away if you are hiding behind cover and the back bling sticks out and people can see that you're there, so it doesn't really bother me too much, but I still think it looks pretty cool. The second cosmetic or back bling that I'm going to be showing you is the Contagion one. Now this is epic, the first one was also epic, the Pathogen one, that was epic, these are both epic. The Contagion looks pretty much the same as the Pathogen, so there's not really too much to say about it. It is just sort of inverted colours. You've got the turquoise coloured backpack with the yellow catch, and then you've still got the black sort of nozzle thing on the side. It looks okay. It is another back bling which is going to come into the game, so it's great to see all of these cosmetics constantly coming with every single week. However, again, it's just a back bling, so I'm not too bothered about it. Now the final back bling is known as Mer Tank. Now this looks like a sort of diver's oxygen tank, however it looks like it's kind of popped or rusted a bit, and you've got this weird yellow goo. Now whether this goo is going to be animated and drop onto the floor as you are running around in Fortnite Battle Royale, I don't know. It would be really cool if it did. However, let's just hope it wouldn't leave a trail, otherwise everyone would know where you are by simply following it. But since it's a legendary back bling, I would like to see it a bit more animated than previous back blings, where this goo does drop onto the floor. Obviously I don't want it to leave the trail like I've just said, however it would be cool if it was a bit more animated than the previous ones we have seen, the Contagion and the Pathogen. So now we're going to move on to the gliders. The first glider I've got to show you is uncommon. They're both uncommon actually, but the first one is Triumph. Now this has a sort of white and gold kind of theme. It looks pretty cool, but again it's just a glider, so it's not really that exciting in my opinion. However, it kind of leaves you speculating a little bit about what the skins are going to actually be, because this does look very sort of superhero-y in my opinion. You've got the V logo on the top, which normally stands for V-Bucks, but in this case it stands for the name of the skin that you're going to see later in this video. So like I said, make sure to stick around to see all of the skins that I'm going to be showing you. We're going to move on to the next glider. Now this is another uncommon glider, like I said they both are, and this is known as Meltdown. Now I imagine this goes alongside the Contagion and the Pathogen back blings. It's probably going to help you complete the set if you do want to do that. It's still just a glider, it doesn't really appeal to me that much. I think it looks pretty cool and I like how they do have a glider for the set. But I'm honestly not too bothered about it, considering you only use it for a couple of seconds while you are travelling down to the ground. But again, it's great to see that Epic Games are constantly bringing cosmetics into the game to keep it changing all the time and keep people buying things so that we can end up with more free content in the future, because that is how they fund this game, through these microtransactions which you use when you buy V-Bucks. So now we're going to move on to the pickaxes. Like I said, there are 4 pickaxes, all of these are rare as well, so don't expect anything completely insane. However, I do really like these pickaxes this time around. So the first one is known as the stop axe. Like I said, this is rare, and it's basically a stop sign that's been turned into an axe. I think it looks pretty cool, I'm not going to lie about it. It's probably... It could be one of my favorites actually out of these four that I'm going to show you. I just like how shiny it is. I like the fact that it's a stop sign that's been turned into one. It just really appeals to me. I don't know why it does it. It just does. I think it looks very, very cool, and I'm excited for it to come into the game. The next one is the auto cleave. Now again, this is rare. Like I said, they're all rare, and it looks like a sort of screwdriver which is being plugged into some sort of like automatic drill thing. I don't know what set this is actually meant to fit in with. However, I still think it looks really cool, and I would like to use it once it comes into the game. I think the pickaxes are a bit more important when it comes to how they look, considering you do use them quite a bit within the game when you are mining resources or trying to break your way into enemies' bases. So the third pickaxe is known as the Airfoil. Again, it's rare, and I think this is meant to tie in with the Triumph glider maybe. It looks like the one that kind of does tie in to complete that set. However, it's got a little blue light on the front, so I'm not 100% sure. It's just me guessing whether or not that is a part of the sort of Triumph glider set, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, there is a skin for that Triumph glider coming later in this video, so make sure to stick around to the end to see what the skins are all about. The Airfoil, I'm not sure if it's like going to be animated. I don't know what it's going to sound like. I don't really think that much of it from this particular image because it just looks pretty plain. However, it looks pretty sleek and futuristic, so I can see why a lot of people will probably buy it when it comes into the game. And the final pickaxe found in the game's files is known as Director's Cut. Again, this is rare, and this looks like a film camera which is being stuck on a stick. I don't know whether this is going to be animated or not. I don't know what they're going to do with this. I don't really know what set this is going to be a part of. I'd maybe say, I don't know, it could be the Mer Tank set or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, because we know that a lot of these sort of film sets are around in the map. There is one in Moisty Mire, and that sort of Mer Tank one looks like it comes from Moisty Mire, so maybe the film or Director's Cut pickaxe does as well. So now we're going to move on to the skins. Now, like I said, all of these skins are epic apart from one. One is legendary, and I'm going to save that right to the end. And we're going to start off with the Bandolier skin that's going to come into the game. Now, like I said, this is epic. It looks really cool. I think it looks a bit like Mr. T maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the vibe I get from this particular skin. I think it's probably going to be one that you're going to see a lot of in the game because it does look really badass, and if you see this guy charging towards you with a pump shotgun, you're probably going to poo yourself a little bit. I do like it, I'm not going to lie. It's possibly going to be one of them that I'm going to buy once it actually comes into the game. Now we're going to move on to the next skin. This is the Toxic Trooper, and this is epic. Now I think the Toxic Trooper actually ties in with the Pathogen back bling, and then obviously the Meltdown glider. I'm not sure what pickaxe, but I think this Toxic Trooper does look really cool, and he looks like a guy who will probably investigate the meteor craters that are spread around the map in Battle Royale, so I'm excited to see this skin come into the game. The next one is the Hazard Agent. Now this is the one which is pretty similar to the Toxic Trooper. Again, the Hazard Agent is epic, like I said. These skins are all epic apart from one, and I think that this ties in with the Contagion back bling and then the Meltdown glider as well. There is only one glider for those two skins, and I think the Hazard Agent looks really cool. I don't know what's going on with the pose there, but you can see this is the female version of the sort of biohazard kit that is going to be coming into the game at some point in the future. Now I'm going to move on to possibly my favourite epic skin in these leaks, and this is the Venturion, which looks like the superhero type skin in this particular set of leaks. Now this, I think, ties in with the Airfoil pickaxe and the Triumph glider. I think it's definitely the Triumph glider because he has that V logo on the glider and on his chest, and he looks seriously cool for a superhero that's going to be in Fortnite Battle Royale. I wonder what his powers could be if he was actually in the game, and I really like the colour scheme of this skin. It's definitely going to be one that I'm going to buy once it actually comes into the game, whenever that's going to be. But now we're going to move on to the final skin in this video, and this is the only legendary skin that has been leaked from the game's files this time around. This is the Moisty Merman, which is a legendary skin and looks absolutely terrifying. It looks like a monster from Moisty Mire, and I think that this fits in possibly with the Mer Tank back bling, and then maybe, I don't know which pickaxe it fits in with, but it looks seriously scary. I do like it though, I think it's really cool. And then obviously, like I said before, this could tie in with the film set that is actually in Moisty Myers. Maybe this Moisty Merman took down the Apache helicopter that is down in Moisty Myers. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I really like this whole film theme that Fortnite are actually going with for this current season. I think it's season 4. I always get them mixed up because I started late into the game. I don't think I started playing till season 2, which was kind of my season 1, so you know what I mean. However, I think all of the customization items which have been leaked from the game's files this time around are insanely cool. Like I said, my two favourite are the Venturian and the Moisty Merman. I think those are going to be the two that I probably buy when they actually come into the game. However, it's going to cost a lot because they are epic and legendary, and we all know that, you know, we end up spending a ton of money on V-Bucks every time cool new skins come into the game. But like I said at the start of this video, I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys want to see come into the game cosmetic wise in the future? And let me know which one of these skins are your favourite from the game's files and which one you're most likely to buy. Make sure to smash a like as well on this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to be kept up to date with Fortnite Battle Royale content and see exclusive gameplay videos in the future. But other than that, we'll see you in the next video.